What up, everybody? It's your boy Frost from the Skate18 channel. So, do you guys want to make more money out there? You new drivers, or even you veteran drivers? I'm sure you do. And so, if you already know this, then go ahead and skip this video, but maybe you can learn something. I just want to make 2 points in this video. One, how to make more money using your ETA and your PTA, and two, how I figure my ETAs out. Before we go any further, I'm assuming that everybody who's watching this video already knows about the 4 different clocks that you use in the trucking industry. And so with that assumed, we're going to move on. So let's just say I'm picking up a load at 8 o'clock, and that's on Monday, and I'm delivering on Thursday at 1800, 6 p.m. That's when the consigning, that's my delivery time. So I just guesstimate it by, I'm willing to drive, you know, a super conservative estimate is 500 miles a day. That's easily done. So if I'm gonna guesstimate, that's 50 miles an hour at 10 hours a day, giving you an hour to park. So, and that's, like I said, that's a really conservative estimate. You can probably get there way quicker, but you want to give them the bigger number. You want to give them the maximum amount of time it's going to take you, not the minimum, because then you're in a pressure to hurry up and get there, and something might happen causing you to be late. So what I do is I take my total number of miles that need to be traveled, let's say it's 1450, and I divide that by 500. That's going to give me 2.9. So this number, 2.9, that's 2 days and 9 hours. So if I pick up at 8 o'clock and say it takes me 2 hours to get scaled and to get loaded, you know, from when I show up at my appointment time, now 10 o'clock rolls around, I do everything I need to do. I let my company know, and I'm actually ready to roll out. Now, I just add 2 days and 9 hours to the time that it is right at that time. So it's going to be from Monday to Tuesday, it's going to be at 10 o'clock again, and then Tuesday to Wednesday at 10 o'clock, and then I add the 9 hours. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So by 7 o'clock on Wednesday, I can have that load there, right? Now, just a quick side note, when you're using this, like, so when you look at that decimal, anything to the right of the decimal is going to be your hours, anything to the left is days. But you have to remember too when you're getting started and how many hours you have on your clock, and you have to factor that in. And this is easily done. All you do is, when you say you've dropped off your load, you've gone to pick up your second one, you have 4 hours left on your clock. You're not going to drive the full 4 hours, you're going to probably drive 3. So you just take away the 3 hours that you plan to drive from the 2.9, leaving you 2.6, and then you take your 10-hour break. So at the end of your 10-hour break, you add the 2 days and 6 hours, giving you your new ETA. So pretty simple. And then you communicate to your DM. The reason this is important is because, one, it kind of, you keep in contact with your DM and let the company know, because when you're 24 hours out to, you know, where you're about to arrive, you're going to want to update your ETA and tell them, yeah, I'm either on schedule or I got delayed because of traffic, weather, or whatever. So if you're still on schedule, you're going to want to try to get a hold of your company and see if they can A, reschedule the load, B, repower it, or if neither of those things can happen, then you want retention. And the PTA, that's super simple. You just add 2 hours to whatever your ETA is. And your PTA really comes in handy if you're dropping at a consignee where they don't care if you come early. Like, there's a Home Depot that we drop off at, and you know, you can be a day early, 2 days early, whatever. They unload the trailer, so it's really irrelevant at when you drop it. But it's important to your company that you 24 hours out send in updated PTA, because you want to get on the board, you know, as early as possible, because that's going to put you first above other drivers to be able to get another load, and that'll keep you running smoother, more efficiently, and be able to put more money in your pocket. Like I said, retention, a lot of people don't collect retention. I mean, if you're going to get there 24 hours early, better be asking for retention, or trying to reschedule the load or repower it. You know, you might want to give up 200 miles and repower it at a terminal. That way you can get rolling on something else. It might have something right there at the terminal that you could pick up and be going back the other way or going to wherever. One last point though, make sure that after you do this math that you factor in for time changes, because if you're going east, you know, you're gonna be gaining hours, and if you're going west, you're gonna be losing hours. Now, another little point before I end this video, if you want to kind of get a better estimate of if you can get it there quicker, all you have to do is just calculate your speed at like 55 miles an hour times 10. That's 550. So just do the same math. Your total number of miles that needed to be driven by the 550, and that's going to give you a different number that's a little bit lower. And then you can also do it with the 60 miles an hour, which is 600 miles a day. Hopefully this stuff helps you, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Deuces.